Right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. So today we're going to talk a little bit about Royal Enfield and some of the new variations of the bikes they've brought out in the last 24 hours. Quite exciting to see. So we'll start talking about the Hunter first. So this is the Hunter 350. Many of you will know this bike already. It's the latest platform or motorcycle which is going to incorporate the J series engine platform. So that's this here, this little 350cc single with the balancer shaft. Very useful little engine, 20.2 horsepower, and first debuted on the Meteor platform, Meteor 350, which was the best-selling bike in the cruiser segment for many months, probably 12 or even longer consecutive months. The Royal Enfield Meteor was selling really well. Then it moved on to the classic 350, which was also a sales success. And then Royal Enfield made this more street looking kind of urban roadster, less chrome, more black. And this is the Hunter. So the Hunter basically has got shorter rake and trail than the previous versions. It's actually quite a bit lighter as well, so it's a little bit more zippy. The wheels are cast instead of wire spoked, and you've got, I think, 10 spokes, 17-inch wheel, which enables a little bit better handling in the city. Combine that with the shorter rake, it's going to be a little bit more suited for urban environments. And you've got a really nice little bike, and it's a little bit cheaper than the Meteor. I think it's 3,799. Definitely cheaper than the Classic. So if you look at the selling numbers or sales numbers, let's have a look at December. And so in the modern classic category, Royal Enfield Hunter 350 sold 50 units, and that's actually in deepest, darkest December in the UK. Now, this category used to be dominated first by the Royal Enfield Interceptor, and then the classic 350 took over. And so this shows that the Hunter is actually, it's outselling those other two very popular bikes. If you were looking for Royal Enfield Meteor, that's in the custom category here, so it's not actually sold more than 35 units in the month of December. Let's have a look at January 2023. So Royal Enfield Hunter 350 again selling really well. So you've got 84 units sold. Actually outsold the BMW GS by one bike, which is some good going indeed, because this bike is the top selling bike basically continuously. If you don't count scooters, this bike is the most popular bike with UK riders. So yeah, Hunter's doing really well. And is this an ongoing trend? Is it that people are more interested in this kind of like urban roadster look instead of the very classic look? Or is it just the cheaper price point? Is it lighter maneuverable? What is it about the Hunter? Well, Royal Enfield have actually recognised the success of the Hunter, and they've released new variations of the Interceptor, which we just talked about. So for 6,349 plus on the road, which would be 250. So there you're looking at 600. You're going to get yourself a Royal Interceptor 650 Dark Edition. So there are some key differences. The most noticeable, and the thing I like, is these 7-spoked cast alloy wheels. Got the single, I think it's a 300 millimeter disc up front, wrapped in Seat rubber. Now the Seat tyre is something they changed in 2020 or 2021. It used to be Pirelli before that, but perfectly fine tyres, perfectly suitable for the kind of riding you do on the Interceptor. Other changes are the engine, including the fin stack, totally blacked out. The engine case here, or this cover, is no longer chrome polished, which I actually think was one of the nicer features of the Royal Enfield Interceptor in standard form. So you can see it's totally sort of glossed up with the stamp Royal Enfield into it, which does look really good. But let's come back to the Dark Edition. So even the silencers from the manifold all the way down, totally matte black, which is a big difference. Indicators are still chrome. Mudguard's still the same. The headlight has gone from chrome to black. So you can see here, this is chrome. Tank badge is prominent. And then come back to this one, yeah, you've got a sticker and you've got black headlight. The bar mirrors also black. Seats the same. Tank is metallic, but this like sunset strip for a sticker is really nice. And coming to the top view, see the tank is a deep blue colour, and then you've got this flared side exhaust, which is obviously one of the features of the Interceptor, and that sets it apart from bikes like the BSA, which has a single exhaust, Triumph Bonneville 2 exhausts, but they run quite close, tucked into the side of the bike. So that's one of the new colour variants for the Royal Enfield Interceptor. Let me know what you think in the comments about this. I really like the spoked 7-spoked alloy wheels. I think that would really help in cleaning and maintaining the bike. You could pretty much use it all year and have the power of the 650 twin over the Hunter's 350, and yet you've still got the easy to maintain wheels. I think it looks really good. Let's have a look at the other colour variant. So let's just close this and move down. This one is called Black Rea. Previously that was Barcelona Blue. So you've got this kind of black, is it gloss black? Yeah, I think it's gloss black with a kind of gold strip on it there. And it's totally different design, isn't it? Because this one has got the sunset sticker with Royal Enfield within the sticker. And then the Black Rea actually has a sort of knee pad here, which is color coded, and then Royal Enfield just sort of written on the tank. Tank looks kind of to be satin in this case, not as glossy as this one. Wheels are the same, obviously. But yeah, that's the Royal Enfield Interceptor Dark Edition. Looks really nice. So let's go over and have a look at the other edition or special edition. This is the Continental GT 650 Dark. So here's two new color schemes for the Continental GT. So you've got Slipstream Blue and Apex Grey. So I'm looking at Apex Grey here. So it's grey effect, orange there, seats black, obviously the engine there, it's got the stamp on the engine casement, fin stack black, and those wheels that we saw on the Interceptor. And then if you see it in the Slipstream Blue, again the stickers are just a little bit different, but it looks quite mean, doesn't it, the Continental? So guys, yeah, let me know what you think about these new colour options for the Royal Enfield Interceptor and the Continental GT. It's been a bit of an interesting year with Royal Enfield and special editions. First we had the 120th year anniversary of Royal Enfield, which was also the Interceptor and the Continental GT. We had like a black and gold theme, which was very classy. There was, I think, 60 bikes of each type, 60 on the Continental, 60 on the Interceptor, which were available in the UK. They were actually quite a bit more expensive, about 8,000 when you total everything up. They sold straight away, those classic editions. The other special you had with the Interceptor was the Thunder and Lightning special editions, which basically were the base level Interceptor. So this a Canyon Red, Orange, Crush, or Ventura Blue. Yeah, that's it, Ventura Blue. And then you were able to kit those out with an accessory pack. So you had pannier stands, or pannier rails, sorry, soft luggage, fly screen, engine bars, sump guard, that kind of thing. So it's been a busy year for special editions. Of course, the other thing which we should mention if we go to Royal Enfield is the Classic 350. And they brought out the Signals edition down here, which is, how many colours does that come in? It comes in two, so you've got Signal Marsh Grey and Desert Sand. So these are nice military themed editions of the Royal Enfield 350. So it's been a busy year for Royal Enfield special editions. I particularly like Barcelona Blue in the Interceptor. I think it looks great, it'd be low maintenance with those wheels. So yeah. That's it for today, guys. A little update, Royal Enfield. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments, and thanks a lot for watching.